It is the morning of day 8. It's 5:30. I've been up for a little while packing up, or just being lazy, to be honest with you, reading y'all's comments. I'll tell you, I knew having a channel up and vlogging would be, it would help with the motivation, and it truly has. So appreciate all of you commenting. Your questions, your well wishes, all of it means something, so I appreciate it. I'll try to answer as much as I can when I can. A lot of times at a shelter, man, a lot of you know anyway, that you don't have a single bar of service. And then at other times, like last night, I had 5 bars of 4G LTE, so I was able to upload those last 2 videos before I get into town today, so I don't have to spend time doing that. I'm gonna pack up here. Well, actually, first, I'm gonna eat some oatmeal, drink some coffee, and then pack up, head into town. Gotta meet the owner of Gooder's Grove, not Goody's Grove, but Gooder's Grove Hostel. He's gonna pick me up at 8:30 down at Winding Stair Gap, which is only about another 1.5 miles from where I'm at. Yeah, I don't know how much filming I'll do in town today. We'll see. Again, I like being on the trail more than I like being in towns. So, man, I just like to get in and get out. But I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go eat some of that weak town food and try not to eat too much so I don't get too weak. It's clearly oatmeal and ramen are what drives the world out here on the trail. At least for me anyway. And look forward to getting back to it tomorrow. Start heading towards the NOC. Yeah, I'm going to start planning that out today too. I'd like to make it to the NOC and then to Fontana in the next, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 days max, so I can get in the Smokies. And the idea is to get there before, hopefully, a lot of the spring breakers. I know it probably ain't going to happen. I wouldn't mind catching a little snow up there just to maybe push people away, but staying at crowded shelters and having to sort that out probably ain't going to be near as bad as what everybody thinks it is before they get there. It was just something I dread dealing with. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good Thursday. It was a week ago this morning at 9 o'clock that I stepped off at Springer, so still having fun, still loving life. Look forward to getting into Franklin for a few hours and getting back on the trail. Peace. On day 8, wanted to say everything's wet. And this is those times you gotta love on the trail. When everything you're putting on is wet and damp, cold. So for those of you who are thinking about doing a thru-hike or coming up next year or whatever, and you want to practice, just go get your shirt and your pants and anything else you're putting on damp the night before, and then go stick it in the refrigerator, and then wake up and put that on, and that'll start getting you prepared mentally, because luckily I have years of having to do it before this, so it ain't that big of a deal, but it ain't never fun. Alright, out. More thing, all these things keep crossing my mind after reading the comments last night. And I don't know how much I'm going to honestly videotape in town, so I don't know when I'll post this one, but people are like, are you in a rush? Are you in some kind of time constraint? Is that why you're trying to move so fast? And honestly, yes and no. I have till August, which is more than enough time, I know. I want to spend July 4th with my family, so I'd like to be done by then. But really, man, this is just me. I don't know what you're supposed to slow down to do. Are you supposed to slow down to see shelters and stay with people? Like, I don't. It's funny to me. Everybody has their own reasons they're out on the trail. Remember that. And mine are, I love walking. I love hiking. I don't blow by any vista not to look at it because I'm trying to hurry. My body can move, man. So my left knee's hurting a little bit this morning, so I'm going to go into town, do some recovery on it, and get it right again. And if my body needs to slow down, I'll slow down. But again, I would open the conversation up for everybody, because each person's different. Man, I'm a high introvert. So it's interesting, and it might be interesting or not interesting if you're sorry about that. If you're an extrovert, you know, my videos may in the end frustrate you because I'm not going to do a lot of interacting with people on video. I think people who've met me so far would probably think I'm an extrovert, but that's just how I am, man. I go in, interact, and then get back away as soon as I can. It's just inherent in me. So anyway, I would just say you might have to watch somebody else's videos to get some of those town interactions. I see that Red Madge does pretty good with that, or interactions around the shelter. You're not probably going to get that a lot from me, because that's just not me. I'm more the guy who's going to be on the trail every day, knocking out the miles because it feels good and I enjoy it. It's a challenge, and that's what my whole life is about, is just tackling challenges. So anyway, I hope that helps clarify, man. It's a great question though, and I appreciate you guys asking them. And I think it's important, because you see certain people vlogging certain ways, and for me, I think just set the expectations, and maybe I should have done it up front, is, man, I'm an introvert walking the Appalachian Trail. So for other introverts out there, I think it should be pretty interesting to see how I'm tackling those challenges. Like when I walked up to Rock Gap Shelter, I said Deep Gap on the video, but when I walked up to Rock Gap Shelter yesterday and it was full, man, I'm not going to even approach that situation because I don't want to deal with it. I'd just rather keep walking and go find my own thing. So anyway, a little bit about me. Finishing up my oatmeal, my coffee, getting ready to head out. All right, hope everybody's having a good day. Out. What's your favorite piece of kit on your 8th day on the trail? If you could pick one piece. Normally, everybody talks about their Z seat. I made a homemade one, and I do love it. And it has more value than you'll ever know out here, as it keeps all the dirt and mud out of your tent. But so far for me, my Sil poncho. This thing's so versatile. Today, man, like my tent's dry on the bottom. It's not all muddy. Sil poncho, all I'm gonna have to do is pick it up, shake it off, throw it into the bag, pull it out later this afternoon, and it dries in 2 seconds. Any kind of ground pad will work, but the cool thing about the Sil poncho is, man, I can do 100 other things with it as well. So just a versatile piece of kit that weighs next to nothing. I love that thing. If something happens to this one, I'm definitely going to buy another one. All right, out. It's 7 o'clock, day 8, heading down to meet the Gooder Grove hostel van. I've developed this little ritual that I do every morning when I come down the trail, whatever the first white blaze I see is. I just come up and touch it, offer my gratitude, thankful for that I get another day, at least walking a couple of miles this morning before I head into town, and I can't wait to get back tomorrow. Down to my extraction point for the day. Just thinking, man, I feel great today. I hate having to leave the trail. It's going to be a nice day. Man, I like to be knocking out the miles. Not because I'm in a rush, but because it's what I enjoy to do. Or it's what I enjoy doing, I promise you. It is a privilege to take every step on this trail. Anyway, alright, thought I'd kick y'all in some country song today. I hadn't done one the past couple of days. This is an old favorite Jamie Johnson tune. I'm gonna pick up with the 3rd verse. And this one is my favorite one. This is me and me, Ma, in the summer sun, all dressed up. The day we said our vows. And you can't tell it there, but it was hot that June. And that rose is red and her eyes were blue. And just look at that smile. I was so proud. And that's the story of my life. Right there in black and white. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. A picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray leave covered. You should have seen it in color. Alright, there you go. Shout out to my boy Jamie Johnson. Love that dude. Winding Stair Gap. I got about an hour probably before my ride comes. I'll just watch these cars blowing by here and the madness, and everybody's in a hurry, and that's why I don't want to go into town, because I don't want to be a part of it. I want to climb back up there and stay in the woods where those realities don't exist. Nitro, he is just coming back out of Franklin. He's about to head Nobo. Where are you from, Nitro?
From Central Florida. That's where my name comes from. Went to the University of Central Florida. With a hat.
Nice.
Graduated there this past fall, and in my time between that and med school, decided to hike the trail. So
cool, man. Well, it's good to meet you today, buddy.
Meet you too.
All right, man. What's your channel on YouTube? You got one?
I think I'm gonna do Nitro's Tales, something like that. I don't know, something clever.
He's gonna set it up, y'all. So be looking for Nitro something on there, and he's gonna post his through-hike on there.
Do that.
All right, hey everybody. Hey, I'm staying at Gooder's Grove Hostel. Paid extra for a private room. Not bad. It's got a bed. Also has bunk beds in here, so if it does get full tonight, may have to let the people in here, man. Who cares? Anyway, town is just right down the street. Already did resupply at Ingles and the Dollar General, which are right beside each other, which is good. And then downtown, Franklin's decent. It's got some good eateries. Outdoor 76 stores right there downtown, just about a quarter of a mile, half a mile away. So pretty good. Went in there and got some fuel today. I'm gonna go back up there and look around one more time, see if I need anything else I can't live without. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and post this video for today, and then kick off day 9 tomorrow. Deuces. Everybody, it's the end of day number 8. I'm walking back to the hostel. Just went and ate at Motor City's hamburger or something like that, or Motor Company something downtown. Pretty good. Alright, just went back up to the Outfitters. I got a pair of socks. These are Earth to Feet socks. They say they're the next best thing on top of, or even top and darn tough, and they're all American made, which is cool. And they also have a lifetime guarantee, so we're gonna try them out. Cushion on these feel a little bit better than the darn toughs I'm wearing, so we'll check it out, give a review. Alright, y'all, hope everything's good. I'm gonna post this video, then get ready for bed. Out.